Today I wanted to talk about the Zenless Zone Zero Season 3 teaser video. I'm currently a little busy, but I really wanted to gush about everything we were shown. Not to mention, Hoyo themselves have revealed who our upcoming characters are. We got old and new faces alike. I'll display the name cards Hoyo posted elsewhere since it does have voice actor names. We don't know if these are all playable agents, but you know, I would assume most of them are. At the start, we have some narration by Remio, I believe, who says New Eridu's secret is that its prosperity stems from an endless stream of data. This data originates from the celestial nexus, Roscalifer. From the 2.8 trailer, we heard that term from Premiere, and we know Topps is about to try and get involved with Roscalifer. Not too surprising, the powerful factions of the city know about this info already. We get a preview of the front of Belle and Wise's new outfits. There is actually a full look from another image, but I have to save it to the end because spoilers. As Remio travels through the city, we get to see some of the concept art in motion, such as the Bangbu toilet-shaped charging stations. I like that one Bangbu has like an arm for its tablet or whatever. Now, there are many blimps around, which we have a new Eridu, but Roscalifer also has flying cars, and we get a small shot of the red double-decker buses. After the intro, there is a little story being told. I'm not sure if we get a full shot of this character, but a lady tells us Bangbu, which is called Dadabu, to go inform all the department heads of the decision. What is this decision? I don't know, but we know the characters Dadabu visits are department heads. From Belina and Norma's infographics, we know they are part of a faction called the External Strategy Department. I assume they'll be our main allies for the season. By the way, if you haven't seen the news, Belina and Norma are our first playable agents for Season 3. Belina is Wind Anomaly, and Norma will be a Fire Stunner. Both assumingly are S-rank since they both got live 2D previews. Back to the teaser, we jump to a shot of Norma trying to catch a butterfly. It turns out the A's on her hat stand for gun, huh? Next we get a shot of this little girl. They did not reveal a name for her, and there are quite a few other unannounced characters in this trailer. They are definitely the ones to keep an eye on for Season 3. After this, we have Belina, who is threatening to reassess Norma's research budget. She also ends up signing the document Dadabu brings along. Back to Norma and the unknown girl, there's also a boy hunting with them for bugs. No idea who that is. Our last shot has Belina saying that a storm is coming. I mean, obviously things are about to go down in Roscalifer, which is supposed to be like a utopia. Our next scene starts with Claret, or is it Claret? I don't know. Apparently she is part of, or the department head of, Flint Workshop. Behind Claret, we see a store called True Blues. Their sign looks like a cup, so I'm going to assume this is a menu of drink names. Wonder if we'll get to visit. This other character is Roxy. Feels like she could fit in with the Victoria Housekeeping moving monster theme. She does have pointed ears and a scar though, so I wonder what her deal is. To the right of True Blues appears to be Cup of Moment, which we got concept art of the inside from the dev talk. They said this will be our new coffee replacement, and yes, the Tin Master here is going to be serving tea. In the background, they focus on the back of this blonde dude and another girl. The last time we got a shot of a male character in the background, they were totally normal and not suspicious. The man is telling this lady to review something again. Moving on, we have a shot of some Roscalifer Knights training. It appears the department head of these knights is called Sigrid. Looks like we're getting a horse Tharan, and she wields a spear. If they don't want to be that secretive, she has a blue 6-pointed star on her spear that is close enough to her ice attribute symbol, and Sigrid has some blue tones, so While trying to get his signatures, poor Dadabu almost gets skewered. You may have noticed that not only have we been following Dadabu around from place to place, the blue butterfly Norma was trying to catch has also been in every scene. It ends up landing on the hand of the storyteller, and we transition to a much more ominous section of the teaser. The storyteller seems to be picking back up from Remio's dialogue from the start of the video about the prosperity of New Eridu being a stream of data originating from Roscalifer. The storyteller says prosperity is nothing more than a fleeting illusion. The source of that endless stream of data is neither human ingenuity nor a gift from the heavens above. It is a chasm of suffering. I have no idea what this metallic metal is, maybe porcelain, but the storyteller is for sure a very important character for the next season. She seems to be in possession of some kind of mini hollow looking sphere. All kinds of questions we hopefully get some answers to. Continuing the dark vibes, we get a shot of this girl named Phoenix on top of what, lava or magma or something? Considering her jet flame wings, maybe she was responsible for whatever happened here. Phoenix was a name mentioned by Premia in the 2.8 trailer. I don't know if we're going to see her there, but clearly Premia knows this lady. Is she from Krampus or maybe another Tops related character? The next shot is super interesting. We have an unnamed lady and a guy, and on their desk is the same photo Belle and Wise have in random play. That photo has two people crossed out and completely teared out, makes you assume they did not end up on good terms, so these characters reappearing in Roscalifer of all places is really exciting. Afraid they might have to settle the score next season. Now there has been a complete image of this photo going around since a while back, but I don't believe it's from in-game. I'm not sure it's from a leak or someone made it, but I could not find a concrete source. What is really wild is that if it is fake, they somehow got the dude's hair color and hairstyle correct. I mean, this might be real. Next test would be the eye color. Naturally, these rivals or whoever are followed up with another shot of Belle and Wise. In the back, it seems like they're on Beckford Street, and there's a store called Boom Scones. Another quick look at the new outfits as well. Next, we have files of the siblings from the External Strategy Department. The ESD has been keeping tabs, and we appear to get more looks at Pyrois. If you missed that announcement, Pyrois or Pyrois is also called the Etheric Other, and it's the manifestation of the Faith and Siblings powers that have been going more and more unstable after the showdown with the Creator's Nightmare. We got confirmation that Pyrois is indeed playable. They are basically going to be the stand-in for Belle and Wise as playable agents. They are an ether attacker, and I assume we'll unlock Pyrois for free at some point. Speaking of playable, Commissioner Severian makes another appearance. Not only does he get a voice actor character card, but he's got a new outfit. He was the only male character announced with these cards, so if he isn't playable after all this screen time, that would honestly be kinda hilariously cruel. Never forget though, we never saw Damien in the holo with his HIA suit, so never put full trust in these teasers. I will say Severian has a lot more things going for him that I do think he will be playable. Maybe another electric attacker to pair with Cecilia. In the last few scenes, I believe Remio is the one back narrating. She mentions those who gaze into the abyss will find the abyss gazing back. Next, she says those who abandon their past cannot escape being haunted by it. Not sure if that's directed at Severian specifically. When we finally get back to Remio, she talks about ideals collapsing and old vows may no longer remain. Clearly change is coming to Roscalifer. Remio then reveals a new look, complete with more wings with some appearing to look like thrusters. Super intriguing, like what's up with that? The teaser finally ends with a hype reveal, Lady Sunbringer in the flesh, complete with a whole anime to be continued type shot. Remio is looking for answers from Sunbringer, but it looks like she's ready for a fight. We don't know if Remio Dan is the OG pink-haired Void Hunter, but I assume this is the same Sunbringer that's been teased. The OG Void Hunters are very old, so there are some questions about how long people live in the ZZZ world. We know Sunbringer created Bangboos and intelligent constructs exist, so like people expanding their lifespan wouldn't be that surprising. Lots of questions that hopefully get answered though. So finally, the thumbnail for this teaser actually has a much better shot of Belle and Wise's new outfits, as well as Sunbringer's side profile. Another look at Remio's new white attire as well. Claret, Sigrid, Velina, and Nirma are here because they appear to be the main department heads for the External Strategy Department. Severian scheming in the back, the storyteller will for sure have lots to say, and last, Eos looks ready to throw down. He is getting some new moves in the upcoming Bootopia event. Going back to that image of Sunbringer with her banner, do you think these are the 4 department heads in the back? I mean, that's Velina and Nirma for sure, and maybe that one figure is holding a spear like Sigrid. I have to say, I thought Velina's dress was just different in this shot, but no, that is her giant fan behind her. It was there all along. Taking a look at Sunbringer's fingerless gloves, I'm gonna assume she is the unknown lady from the start of the video telling Databoo to go inform the department heads. I mean, if she's the faction leader, then that makes sense. That was pretty much it for things I wanted to discuss for the ZZZ Season 3 teaser. Very fun and whimsical look at Roscalifer, followed by some ominous vibes in the second half. I'm pretty surprised they didn't show Pyrois more. I thought the early reveal meant they'd get shown here in full, but I guess they gotta keep some secrets. We still have version 2.8 to go before Season 3 begins, but keep an eye out for more teases. We know Phoenix gets mentioned, and well, all kinds of things are gonna have to happen with Remio. That's all I have for now. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video. I am totally not working on it right now.